All right, fight fans, we got a treat for you. In my opinion, one of the most exciting boxers in all of boxing, Mr. Bam, Jesse Rodriguez.
What's up, champ?
What's up? What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Listen,
Good.
Jesse, thanks for joining us. Look, you're on a big stage, big card, Canelo, Triple G. I want to touch on the attention that you've been getting as of late after winning WC crown and defending it against Rangwasai. People knew you had skill, knew you had talent, but it's been magnified. There's a light shot that is shining on you now. Now people are saying, whoa, he's special. Have you noticed a change in the perception about you, and how does it make you feel?
Yeah, I feel ever since my last two fights, I feel like I'm finally getting the recognition I deserve. And September 17th, it's a perfect platform to show everybody I'm the real deal.
No doubt. I mean, we had Jared Anderson, who's an up and coming heavyweight, and he put you top 5 on his pound for pound list. And I said, you know what? He's close. He's definitely close because he showed his greatness. You know what I mean? But I want you to say something that you said before the camera started rolling, man. Like, you got a brother who's older than you, who's actually on the Ring Magazine list. He's number 5. You're like number 3 or something like that. How do you feel about coming out of nowhere and surpassing your brother?
It's crazy, of course, but we were talking before this interview, I said I want more for my brother than I do myself. I wish when it's all said and done, I want my brother to say that he accomplished more than me, and I have no problem with that. He's my big brother, so I'm little brother.
Where does that come from? I mean, growing up, were you guys always tight? I know brothers that are in boxing, sometimes they get in a little scraps when they're sparring. But I think one time you told us you guys don't spar, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, we'll spar, but we don't hit each other hard or try to kill each other. It's
go
just
light.
Yeah, it's more working on things than anything.
So when your brother fights, you get probably more nervous than you do when you fight.
Yeah, I don't even get nervous. I don't get nervous for my fights, but when my brother's in there, I can't sit down. I can't stop shaking.
I know.
All right, so compared, I mean, you just had 2 unbelievable fights with Quadras and Rangwasai. So compared to those 2, where do you rank Israel Gonzalez?
I believe it's not going to be as tough as a fight than those 2 fights, but he definitely does come. He does come to fight. He took Chocolatito to the distance, so that says a lot. And I'm going out there to make a statement, and I want to get him out there early.
You know, with the attention that you're getting now also comes a lot of pressure and scrutiny. So now what we're expecting is nothing but greatness, especially when you're fighting a fighter that people are going to expect you to stop. Do you think that pressure might affect your approach in the fight?
No, it's not. It's not. I don't take it as pressure. I take it as motivation. When I'm in the gym, I think the platform that I've been put on to perform, and I'm gonna go out there and show everyone that I'm the real deal.
I mean, just months ago, you were like, you know what? After I win at super flyweight, I'm gonna go back down to 112, and you decided to stay. You decided to fight Rangwasai. You beat him. What are you gonna do? Just beat Estrada and Chocolatito? And
He's saying where the money's at, baby.
You gonna make all these fights look easy and just surprise everyone, huh?
Like you said, the plan was to go back down, but I feel comfortable at 115, and I've been able to take out 2 of the 4 kings. So, I mean, after this fight,
the purses look better at that weight class.
Yeah, definitely. The purses have been, I've been blessed to receive those, and I feel like the bigger fights are at 115, but I have no problem going to 112 and catching some titles there.
Yeah, the bigger fights are definitely 115, but according to the eye test, who do you think is the tougher fighter for you? Either Estrada or Gonzalez?
I would say Chocolatito Gonzalez, just because he's been in there with everybody, and he's an all-time great. So I feel like he would bring a better fight than Estrada.
Okay. I agree with that. You know, I obviously felt he won that fight. Who excites you though? As a fight fan, who do you get excited to watch today? You throw a couple of names.
Besides your brother, because you're gonna say his brother.
like any fighter.
Any fighter.
Oh, I love watching Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson. Any southpaw that's up there with the world champions. I definitely tune in, and I'm a big fan of those.
Right.
Who do you think wins a fight between those guys? Because there's been talks that obviously Shakur's eventually going to go up. They're both with top rank. They might mix it up. Who wins that fight?
I feel like Shakur, he's younger and he has the highest IQ in all of boxing. I believe he's a really smart fighter. So I mean, you can't count Lomachenko out. He's an all-time great himself, but Shakur is just at the top of his game right now.
Young guys taking over. So what do you think about in the main event, Triple G versus Canelo? You think the young guy wins?
Yeah, of course. I feel like Canelo's gonna take him out early this time.
Ooh, take Triple G out. When the heck you seen Triple G taken out? Like, damn.
You'll see later rounds, I believe.
No doubt. Okay.
Well, I mean, a lot of people felt that, especially before the Bivol loss, people felt that Canelo was just be too much for Triple G. But in my opinion, he still showed he's a live dog in a Murata fight. So we'll see. But how does it feel to be fighting on that card, that big of a stage, T-Mobile Arena, Vegas? This is a trilogy, part of history. Like, how does that make you feel?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's just it's a lot of motivation. Like Robert said, people. There's fighters out there that would fight for free to be a co-main to Canelo, and it's a blessing that I'm put in this position, and it's a perfect opportunity to show just the casual fans who Bam Rodriguez is.
Bam, when fighters show that glimpse of specialness, us fight fans, we just get overly excited and we want to see you in different weight classes. How far does Jesse Rodriguez go in terms of weight classes? What's the heaviest you think you would ever fight?
I believe the max is 130. At the end of my career, I'll be a 130 pounder for sure.
Wow.
So what if Shakur Stevenson was still hanging around? Even though he'll probably go up. What if he was still hanging around? You'd be like, that'd be your toughest fight.
That's pay-per-view right there. That's pay-per-view worthy.
No doubt. Listen, there are other guys at 126, even lower than that are exciting fighters. You say you like southpaws. Gary Russell Jr. is a guy that has always showed tremendous skill. Is that a fight down the line? If it presented itself, would you jump at it?
Yeah, of course. And once I get into my, my full-grown body, I'm gonna be able to fight anybody, whatever weight class I'm in.
Even the monster, in a way.
I mean, that's a dream fight in Japan. That'll go crazy.
Oh, you're gonna go to his stomping grounds? Okay.
So is he on your list? I mean, give me if you can pick, and you were your own promoter, your next 5 opponents for your career. Yes, 5 for the next year and a half, 2 years. Name them down the line.
I would definitely love to fight with Estrada, Sonny Edwards, Nakatani. Those 3 right there, I would love fights with them because they're already in the talks with many boxing people, and there's something that those fights people want to see. So I definitely want to get them made and win those.
Is Chocolatito on your list as well, though? I mean,
yeah, Chocolatito
that's a fight people want to see.
Chocolatito and Anyway are 2 dream fights of mine, and I believe I could win both of those.
Okay, so what about those first 3 you just named? You said Estrada to Nakatani. Now, what if you were to beat all those 3? Do you think with that record plus the 2 you just beat, you're in the Hall of Fame?
I believe so. Definitely in the smaller weight classes, if anything, and definitely on the pound for pound list after that.
Well, how important is that pound for pound list right now? Some people are saying we need to see you win another big fight. Or do you agree with that, assessment? How important it is for you to be on the list, and when do you feel you're deserving of it?
Yeah, I do believe, out of respect to those fighters that are on the list, I believe a fight or 2 big fights would definitely put me on that list. And to be on that list, it'll be a big accomplishment. Every fighter dreams of being on that pound for pound list. So to get that done would be a dream come true.
Absolutely. I know a lot of people were trying to put you on already. I was one of the people that said, you know what, hold on. I see the greatness, but just give me a better name. Give me one more name, like Estrada or somebody, and he's going way up there. I definitely feel that way. I'm glad, you have a trajectory as well, but do you think that you can get that Estrada fight, or the winner of maybe if Estrada and Gonzalez maybe rematch? Do you think that'll be your next fight after Israel?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I might move back down to 112 and leave the 115 pound division to my brother, because my brother does deserve a big fight like that. So I have no problem. Going back down and catching some titles there.
Oh, beautiful.
Well, listen, man, you're an impressive young man. Looking forward to seeing you in the ring. We'll be in Vegas, front center, God willing. So good luck, champ. Stay focused, and we'll see you in Vegas.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
No doubt, man. Take it easy, brother.